Last game of the round 6 or nada 6 card. This is a very exciting one actually for Sunday. Most of you guys are probably gonna be watching Super Bowl Sunday. I'll probably be watching this one if it's on at the same time. Chivas at home up against Tijuana. We're finally getting a decent price with Chivas at minus 130. Even then, I still think that's too expensive in my opinion. As you guys saw last week, they were a heavy favorite and they didn't come through. Reason why we don't bet heavy favorites here on Liga MX. We just don't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. Even when we lay down extra goals, it's usually not profitable. But I do think Chivas can be leading in this game, at least by the end of the first half. I'm taking Chivas in the first half plus 135. Tijuana, they were losing their last game after the first half against Cruz Azul. I think Chivas and Cruz Azul are probably right about the same, if I'm being honest. At least is how they're playing and how they're scoring. As far as, how they are and what levels they are, Chivas, Cruz Azul, I think they're about the same. So if anything goes like last week's game for Tijuana, I think they lose by the end of the first half. By the end of 45 minutes, I think they're down at least 1 or 2-0. And I think they have a better second half. And Tijuana, at the end of it, I think will be either a draw or Tijuana. I think Tijuana has the capability to disappoint in this, or to at least disappoint Chivas fans in this game. I think they can upset a lot of Chivas fans, just being honest. That's what happened with Chivas last week. They had that 1-0 lead and they blew it. I believe it was 1-1 by the end of the first half. I don't remember the score, at least after the first half. I think that game was a draw. It just in the end result after the first half. I'm not sure if it was 1-0 going into it. No, it was guys. My mistake. My memory's coming back. It was Chivas 1-0 after the first half, and they blew it in the second half. I think the same happens here. I think by the end of it, actually think Tijuana will win at the end of it 2-1. If not, this game will probably be 2-2 after the end of the game. So that's my analysis. I want to take Tijuana draw. Plus, I'm getting even money for 2 out of the 3 possible results of the game. It's just I can't trust in this Chivas team, guys. Trust me, I would like to take the money line, but that offense is just not coming together. That offense is just not scoring the way it should be. Tijuana is at least finding goals. The problem is they're not defending well either. But I've noticed since game 1, since the first game when they had against Toluca, Tijuana, they looked alive. Their offense looks alive most games. It's that defense that's the problem. So as long as their defense doesn't completely choke here, our Tijuana draw play is definitely alive. I think Chivas can win it by the first half. They've been able to be the first team to score for multiple games now. They usually open up the scoring. They open up the scoreboard. They just can't keep it up. So I think that happens here too. I think after the first half, it's 1-0, 2-0 Chivas. And at the end of it, I think Tijuana at the very least gets the draw. And then at that point, let's just hope the score is in our favor with it getting over this 2.5.